Hi everyone, now I'm going to show you how do you model accurately a fish tank. Now you can see that this is a freehand sketch of my fish tank and all the dimensions are there. Alright, how I'm going to use Google SketchUp to model this fish tank. Alright, first you have to check that you have all the tools that you need. Go to View, Tools bar. Now check that all these are ticked. Alright, then you have to go to Window, Model Info, Units, make sure that it's decimal, precision is 0. Alright, and all these are not ticked. Alright, and you go to Dimension. Alright, make sure it's a closed arrow, align to dimension line above. Alright, make sure that is the correct setting. Okay, and now we are going to start drawing the fish tank. Alright, where to start first? We are going to start drawing the side here. Now, you can see that there is 3 colored lines here. One is the blue line, green line, and the red line. Now these 3 are the axes. Okay, so now you want to draw a rectangle here. Alright, you have to go to Orbit and you try to click, bring your cursor to the bottom left and try to bring such that the green axis is pointing towards you. Now you see this is the blue and the red. It looks like an L. Alright, okay, now go to rectangle. Alright, and then you're going to draw a rectangle out. Okay, now as you move, can you see that the number here move at the same time also? Now this is the dimension. Make it small, it becomes small, and then make it big, you see the number increases. So now I'm going to click and enter the size that I want, which is in this case 210 by 150. Alright, for this, these two are of the same dimension. So I'm going to key in 210 by 150. Alright, it looks small, doesn't matter, you just have to zoom extend. Alright, then that is the rectangle that you get. Okay, and now we want to see the 3D. In the 3D, we go into ISO. Alright, and we can now zoom out a little bit. Okay, how do I do that? You see, what did I do? Actually, I'm using the mouse. We have a wheel here. Alright, and move the wheel, you can actually automatically zoom in and out. Now, if your mouse don't have a wheel, all you need to do is just to click the zoom here, okay, to zoom in or out the object that you want. Alright, okay. Alright, so from now on, I won't be using this anymore. Alright, I will be using my mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, now the thickness of the acrylic that we have is 3 mm. Take a look at this. Alright, so this thickness that we have is 3 mm. So how can we do that? So you use the pull and push button. You bring it up. You can see that below here it changes also, and you're going to key in 3, and you can see that it's a 3 mm acrylic that is done. Alright, so I'm now going to make this as a component because this is one piece of acrylic. Alright, you just go to the select button and triple click it, then right click, make component, and you can label it as side. Okay, so we have finished one side of it. Okay, now I'm going to build this. Alright, that is formed into a U, alright, which is behind the side here. Okay, so same thing, I'm going to orbit and bring it onto the other side. okay, and start to draw the U here. Now how am I going to do that? Let's take a look at the dimension again. Okay, you can see that the U here is 45 away from the edge on both sides and 30 from the top and the bottom. Alright, so you need to get that U in position first, okay, by using what we call a tape measure tools. Alright, so you click on one edge, you want it to be just now from the drawing 30. Alright, you just key in, okay, just bring down and then just key in the value 30. Alright, and then from here you just key in the value 45 and you enter. You see it move. You see I put like that, even I put like that, I enter 45. Alright, so now from the edge is 30, 30, 45, 45, and you know that your U will be here. Alright, am I going to use a pencil to draw accurately the U? Okay, now the U is already formed. Now after you finish, you just press escape. Alright, okay, so but this is just a line. How do you create a thickness then? Alright, so you can choose what we call offset tools. Alright, but before you choose, you have to select the three lines by pressing the control key. When you press the control key, you can see a plus sign appears, then you click. Now there's this three line, yes, so-called add into the selection. Now you are going to click now the offset tools. Alright, click and then you offset. Now offset by how many? You know that the thickness of the acrylic is 3 mm, you key in 3. Okay, now this is offset 3 mm. Okay, but now you are drawing two lines, you did not close the line, so I'm going to now using my mouse, the roller of the wheel of my mouse to bring it in, and I'm going to close the line. Now how do I close? Endpoint to endpoint. Okay, escape, press the escape button in the keyboard. Okay, endpoint to endpoint. Alright, now then you can see kind of shaded. That means this is now an enclosed U. Alright, okay, I'm going to zoom extend, and that is done. Okay, so I am going to now bring the thickness of this up. Same thing using pull and pull. Alright, okay, now you see, now you can see the dotted shaded point. I click and I can now pull the width of the fish tank out. Now how much do I have to pull? Now look at this. Here the fish tank is 105 mm, so I'm going to bring it out by 105. Okay, so I'm going to key in 105, enter. Okay, so that is the fish tank that I have. Alright, so I am almost done, so I have to make the other side here. Okay, the other side of the fish tank here. Okay, I'm going to now orbit this back in this position. Alright, sorry, I have to triple click this and make this a component. Now, making component is very important because this will not allow it to stick into another pieces on the side here. So here is called, maybe I call it a container. Alright, so now I have one piece, two pieces here. Alright, this is formed by bending a piece of acrylic. Alright, now you can still remember just now this is 105. I'm going to now copy this side over here. Now how am I going to do that? Now look at this, there's a move button here. You click the move button. Alright, and then you're going to select this piece at this point here. Alright, and you are going to, okay, sorry, you are going to move. Now before you move, you have to press the control key, and you can see a plus here. Can you see a plus? Alright, I press the control again, the plus disappeared. I press again, the plus appeared. Now when there's a plus appeared, means you not just want to move this side, but you want to copy. Alright, so I go to the endpoint of the component, and then I'm going to copy. You see, it actually appears. Alright, okay, now escape. Okay, now there's something wrong here, because when I try to copy, alright, what happened is that, you see, let me try again. Press the control key, alright, and I try to click the corner, and then you see this thing appears already. Alright, how far you want it to go along on the green axis? You want it to go 105. Enter. Now you can see that this actually moved 105. Alright, you can see that it's not really 105 because, alright, you are clicking here, there's a thickness of the acrylic here, so you should move it 108 rather. Alright, and now you see that, okay, your fish tank is already drawn accurately. Alright, let's orbit and take a look at your fish tank. Okay, that is done. Yep, that's the fish tank, and this is what they have drawn. Alright.